I'm going to be showing you the hip shifter. This is an amazing hip mobility drill that helps with any sort of hip tightness, hip weakness. Also is great for doing before a heavy squat or deadlift. If you're a power lifter, this is great for any sort of runner to open up your hips and keep them loose and get that blood flow going. Or if you just want to take a break to open up your hips from sitting all day. This is going to target the groin and the adductor area, as well as the outside of the hips, the top area called the TFL, the tensor fascia lata, and it is great to help create that dynamic mobility movement in your hips. First, I want to make sure you have great support for your knees, so whether that be rolling up a towel or a knee sleeve. So I'm going to use a towel. I'm going to put it right underneath my knee for extra support so it's not too hard, not too much pressure. You're going to put one leg on it and the other leg is going to be bent at 90 degrees, opening up here. You want to make sure with this movement that the knee is not caving in, the toe isn't pointing in, it's nice and straight out. Knee and foot are in line. Now with your torso, you want to make sure it's facing front and center as much as it can be. If your torso is facing the right knee because your hips are really tight, that's okay as far as modifications, but if you feel comfortable, you can open up your hips and your torso facing forward with this knee. With the hip shifter, I want you to make sure that you're moving from your groin and your hip and the outside of your hip, your TFL, your tensor fascia lata, the top part of the IT band. And it's kind of like you're dancing back and forth, shifting back and forth. You're going to feel a stretch on the outside here and a stretch on the inside of the groin as well. This is great for opening up your hips before you lift, or a nice mid-break day from after sitting for so long. And you can do a set of 10 on each side. So again, you're going to give that support for your knee. Again, torso as straightforward as you can. Make sure the knee does not cave in. The knee goes straight out to the side, and then you're moving from your hips. So it's going out, in, out,